A short tutorial: what is the quest chain and how to use it. In this tutorial video we will be talking about the quest chain. The quest chain is an extra slot in your quest page, which saves up all your completed quest encounter Pokémon, which you have not caught yet. So let's say we have picked up 3 quests. Now we will complete one, but instead of catching the Pokémon, we click on Run Away. If we go back to the quest page, we will see one orange slot, which is the quest chain, 2 quests and 1 open slot. If you grab another quest, then you will see the orange slot followed by 3 quests. If we would click on the orange slot, then the same Pokémon we clicked away will pop up. If you would catch it, then the orange slot would disappear, and you will have your normal quest page again with 3 quests. We're not catching the Pokémon yet. Let's click on Run Away so we can keep the orange slot. Now we are going to complete another Encounter a Pokémon quest and click Run Away again. When we get back to the quest page, which will show the orange slot, 2 quests and an open slot, we'll click on the orange slot. The first Pokémon will show up again, but we can't see the Pokémon we just ran away from. This is because the Pokémon is behind the first Pokémon, in the same orange slot. Let me show you. First we catch this Pokémon, then we return to the orange slot again and click on it. Now the second Pokémon appears. We'll catch this too and go back to the quest page one more time. Now you will see that the orange slot is gone. It is possible, by the way, to give a Pokémon a berry before putting it in the quest chain. Then when you get back to that Pokémon, the berry will still be there, attached to the Pokémon. Do not confuse the orange quest chain slot with a regular slot of a quest that you have completed, because that also shows up as orange. But if you have 4 slots, then the highest one will be the quest chain. Okay, so now we know how the quest chain works. You complete encounters, but don't catch it yet. This will activate a 4th slot, where all the Pokémon you haven't caught are stacked up. You can stack up 100 Pokémon in this slot. It used to be without a limit, but Niantic decided to change that. It is important to note that once you have 100 Pokémon saved up, number 101 will not be able to be saved up, and you will never be able to catch that Pokémon. Also, Niantic does not provide a counter with the quest chain, so it is tricky to figure out how many Pokémon you have in there. So make sure not to exceed the limit, or you will get a situation like the one shown in the video. Here you can see the dex entry of Spinda, which is a Pokémon you can only catch from quests. Quest Pokémon cannot flee, so the caught percentage of Spinda should be 100%. All the Spinda you see that are not caught are a result of stocking up too many Pokémon. And just a quick note, it is possible for Pokémon to flee from the quest if you have hit the catch limit, which means catching at least 7,000 Pokémon in a week. But this is a subject for another video. Next we are going through all the reasons and strategies why you would want to use the quest chain in Pokémon Go. Reason 1. Save a Pokémon for a double or triple Stardust event. You could stock up a lot of Pokémon and wait for a double or triple Stardust event. Once that event is live, you can activate the star piece and catch all the Pokémon quickly. In the video you can see how quickly this can go. Oh, and by the way, I do have a video explaining the fast catch trick if you don't understand how this works. To get even more Stardust, you could decide to stock up only evolved Pokémon, like Ivysaur and Venusaur for example. Without bonuses, a first evolution will give you 100 Stardust, a second evolution stage will give you 300 Stardust, and a third evolution stage will give you 500 Stardust. So you can decide when finishing quest to catch all of the first stage evolution Pokémon, but to stock up all the second and third stage evolution Pokémon. Combined with all the bonuses, you can earn a lot of Stardust this way. Reason 2. Save a Pokémon for a double candy event. If you are getting Pokémon out of encounter quests that are very rare to you and you would like to get more candies for them, then you can stock up these Pokémon, wait for a double candy event and then catch them. Don't forget the pinap berry. You can either, when finishing the quest, give it a pinap already and then put it in the stock, or you can give it a pinap while catching during the double candy event. Reason 3. Save a Pokémon for a double XP event. This is basically the same idea as the other two, but then with XP. Reason 4. You want to pinap the Pokémon from the quest encounter, but you do not have a pinap yet. In this case, you'll just put it in the quest chain quickly, collect a few berries, then re-encounter the Pokémon and give it the berry you would like to give it. Reason 5. You can use the quest chain for performing quests. For example, in the past there was an event that had two interesting quests. Completing one would give you a Chansey encounter. The other quest was to catch a Chansey to receive 3 rare candies. In this case, you will do the Chansey encounter quest first. Then, instead of catching the Chansey, you put it in the quest chain. Next, you collect 3 quests that requires you to catch a Chansey for 3 rare candies. Then you go back to the quest chain to catch the Chansey and thus complete the 3 quests. Reason 6. To prevent the daily streak from breaking. Let's say you're going to a completely rural area with no Pokémon, but you want to keep your daily streak going. Then you can take the quest chain with you and catch a Pokémon from that every day. Reason 7. You need more Pokémon in a short time frame. Let's say there is a special Research Day event of 3 hours, like Phoebus, Mincino or Clamperl, for example, and you want to do all the quests. It is possible that at a certain moment you have 3 quests that requires you to make great throws or catch Pokémon, but there are no more Pokémon in your area because you have already caught them all. At this moment it would be great if you have a quest chain with you, so you can use the great throws on those Pokémon or catch them instead. This way you don't have to throw away the quest and you can keep going with good pace. In your special research and your weekly research breakthrough, you can also wait to catch a Pokémon, but usually you can only put 1 Pokémon in the waiting list, so it is not much of a quest chain, but it could still be useful. Now you know what the quest chain is, and you know several ways of how to make use of it. Can you think of another reason? Let me know in the comment section. I hope you learned something from this video. Comment below if you have any questions. Please thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to see more of them. I will see you in the next video.